She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now.
This is so
she
wild.
Hates me.
Like, it was such a wild romantic gesture to just be like, I want to date you. He was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, I want to date you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me?
Just come outside and meet me.
This is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager. I like New News just because of the screaming. Like, I hear him screaming New News from across the house constantly. It's like my favorite part. Like, he'll be like, new news, and I'm in the kitchen being like, new news.
Taylor Swift has officially gone full undercover showgirl land. The story just keeps getting juicier. First, she secretly shot a dazzling old Hollywood-style music video in LA, dripping in feathers, sequins, and all the glitzy Vegas energy you can imagine. Then, Jimmy Fallon turned the album buzz into a full-blown Swiftie conspiracy masterclass, somehow linking the number 12 to Lady Gaga. Instagram posts, and maybe even the fabric of the universe itself.
On August 11th, the Instagram account Taylor Nation posted a carousel of 12 pics of Taylor, and when they posted it, Taylor's website crashed at exactly 9:12 p.m. We haven't even talked about the Lady Gaga connection.
Taylor Swift has been pulling off the ultimate sequin secret mission, and fans are finally piecing it all together. Word is, last month she quietly rolled into Los Angeles and shot an entire music video for her brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl. This wasn't some quick latte on photo op moment either. We're talking big budget, lockdown-ness at late nights and endless takes, the kind of schedule that could make even caffeine throw in the towel. Her ride-or-die backup dancers were back in action, costumes were dripping in vintage glam, and the styling looked like it had been plucked straight out of a glitter-soaked time machine. Think feathers, sequins, and old Hollywood burlesque energy crafted by her style guru Joseph Castle Falconer, who's been dropping suspicious little hints online. Even the crew only got a sliver of the track during filming a pulsing pop beat that has everyone guessing, is this a dance floor destroyer or a slow burn anthem? Fans, of course, went full detective. Social media lit up with chatter about LA soundstages mysteriously booked under wraps, and every breadcrumb is pointing toward a full Vegas showgirl fantasy come to life. And the theories? Oh, they're wild. Swifties are convinced this era comes with a double album, a Vegas residency, and maybe even a Lady Gaga crossover. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce just grounded the glitter storm with a surprisingly wholesome GQ interview calling Taylor hardworking, kind, and even comparing her to his mom, Donna. Yes, America's sweetheart showgirl somehow doubled as America's dream daughter-in-law. Even Disney couldn't escape Taylor's glitter takeover. One employee reportedly spilled that entire soundstages were shut down because Taylor's crew had moved in. Imagine clocking in for your shift only to find out Mickey Mouse just got evicted so Taylor Swift could film a rhinestone-drenched fever dream of feathers, sequins, and high drama. And as if that wasn't enough, she pulled this stunt right after casually buying back her entire music catalog from Shamrock Capital in a deal worth hundreds of millions. No big deal, just reclaiming your life's work. Then immediately turning around to drop a full-blown Vegas showgirl album about it. The album, The Life of a Showgirl, is already up for pre-order. But Taylor's keeping the release date coy because, well, that's her superpower, stringing fans along while they clear their schedules and keep their phones fully charged. Jimmy Fallon, of course, couldn't resist diving headfirst into the glitter storm. On The Tonight Show, he went full Swiftie conspiracy mode, -red-string-on-a-corkboard, energy starting with a casual, it's probably nothing, and spiraling into the kind of theory spinning that makes you wonder if he's secretly leading a fan forum. He even joked about that surreal feeling when something's too good to be true, like you half expect a meteor to land in your backyard just to balance the universe.
Americans are like, wait, there's good news out there? I don't know what to do with myself.
From there, he basically confessed that without Taylor's music holding society together, we'd all spiral into chaos, hoarding creepy porcelain dolls or impulse buying decorative spoons we'll never use.
We all need Taylor Swift right now, because without her music and her merchandise, we end up doing weird stuff like starting a Labubu collection. Stuff like that, what do we do?
Naturally, he couldn't ignore the chaos that followed. Taylor dropped the news and her website instantly crashed, and like clockwork, Ticketmaster also turns out, even when they're not selling her tickets, they're still somehow allergic to a Taylor Swift announcement.
Following the announcement, Taylor's website immediately crashed. Yep, and then out of habit, so did Ticketmaster.
That's when Fallon fully spiraled. Suddenly, the number 12 was the Rosetta Stone of Taylor's universe. It's her 12th album. The announcement dropped at exactly 12:12 a.m. The podcast. August 12th still reasonable, right? But then he dove deeper, shipping dates mysteriously ending before October 13th. Cryptic Instagram posts and perfectly timed website crashes hitting at 9:12 p.m. again and again. By this point, he looked less like a late-night host and more like a football coach frantically sketching invisible plays on a chalkboard that only he could see.
So the release date. We know the number 12 will be involved, since it's her 12th album, and the announcement was shared on Instagram at 12:12 a.m. on Tuesday, August 12th. You follow? Question is, which 12th? Well, her website says pre-orders will ship before October 13th, so you'd have to assume. On August 11th, the Instagram account Taylor Nation posted a carousel of 12 pics of Taylor, and when they posted it, Taylor's website crashed at exactly 9:12 p.m.
Tariq, Black Thought tried to reel him back in, reminding everyone this was just fan theory chaos, but Fallon was already too far gone. He was muttering about September 12th, double 9/12s as a cosmic omen. And then, out of nowhere, he dragged Lady Gaga into it. According to Fallon, Gaga's applause played before Taylor hit the stage on the Eras tour. The countdown clock. It started at exactly 2:24. And guess what, a guest, 12th just so happens to be the 224th day of the year. Oh, and the kicker. Applause was released 12 years ago. On August 12th, 2013.
All that stuff is just random conspiracy theories.
I don't know, Tariq. I mean, the clues are everywhere.
Like what?
But when you factor in that Taylor Nation first teased the album with a different post, also made at exactly 9:12 p.m., now there's two 9/12s, which points to September 12th. Talked about the Lady Gaga connection. Okay, during the Eras tour, the second to last song they played before Taylor came on stage was Applause by Lady Gaga, which was followed by a countdown clock that started at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Today is the 224th day of the year, August 12th. And when did the song Applause come out? August 12th, 2013, exactly 12 years ago today.
By this point, the theory had stopped being about clues and was just pure, glittery chaos. But Fallon wasn't finished. He wrapped up his mini conspiracy TED Talk by proudly noting he explained all of this at 11:39. And of course 3/9 equals 12. Case closed.
What does any of that mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean? Think about it, Tariq. I explained this theory at exactly 11:39. And what's 3 plus 9? They get it.
Fallon basically built an entire Swiftie math equation so complex, even NASA would sigh. Yeah, we're gonna need more data. But while the space agency is still crunching numbers, Swifties have already launched themselves into a whole new galaxy of theories, this time pulling in Lady Gaga, Travis Kelce, and what could be Taylor's juiciest double album twist yet. The vibe. Pure Vegas residency. Picture orange sequins, neon casino lights, and the kind of glam that makes you want to book a flight to Nevada and risk your grocery budget on slot machines. Fans are convinced she's not just dropping a showgirl album, she's teasing a full-blown showgirl era destined for a Vegas marquee. And because this is Taylor, there isn't just one theory, there's a whole glittering buffet. First up, the Vegas connection, the album title, the aesthetic, and that burlesque-style dance moment from the Bejeweled music video conveniently resurfacing online, exactly 12 minutes after her announcement, are practically screaming residency loud enough to drown out the slot machines. Then, of course, Travis Kelce gets dragged into the conspiracy mix. Apparently, if your boyfriend plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, red and gold somehow equals orange, which obviously equals album promo. Don't question it, just roll with it. And finally, the Lover House burning crowd. These fans swear that pastel mansion she torched in The Man was Taylor politely waving goodbye to her soft, romantic errand Lee to rise from the ashes in full rhinestone armor. They even believe Showgirl was always meant to follow Midnight's, only to be delayed when the tortured Poets department crashed her release schedule like an uninvited ex who doesn't take a hint. Now, Swifties swear it's back, rebranded, reborn, and apparently arriving as a sister album. Because of course, in Taylor's universe, albums don't just drop, they show up in family units. Enter the copper to green theory, which has basically become the Swiftie equivalent of a graduate thesis. Fans insist the album's orange visuals aren't actually orange at all, they're copper. And science lesson incoming. Copper oxidizes into green. That's why, in the New Heights podcast footage, there's a green and orange briefcase sitting in the background. Translation. Copper marks the glittery rise of a performer. Green signals the wisdom and scars of someone who's lived long enough under the spotlight to collect a few emotional calluses. The Statue of Liberty even got dragged into this one because, let's be honest, she's basically a giant oxidized showgirl holding a torch in New York Harbor. But wait, the tinfoil hats get shinier. There's an entire camp predicting a midnight release of The Life of a Showgirl, followed exactly 3 hours later by The Death of a Showgirl. Same night, two completely different vibes. Sorange for The Life, deep midnight blue for The Death. Fans are calling it Taylor's ultimate gotcha move. And honestly, knowing her track record, it wouldn't be the wildest thing she's ever done. Then come the Lady Gaga crossover truthers. Gaga's Applause de Eras tour pre-show walk-on track dropped exactly 12 years before the Showgirl announcement, and Taylor herself fanned the flames when she liked a fan post calling the connection clinically insane, which in Swiftie world basically counts as a sworn affidavit. Ad in the Empire State Building glowing orange. A 12-slide Instagram spree that ended with Sabrina Carpenter, and even the Chiefs' red and gold aesthetic getting looped into the mix. And suddenly this rollout feels like a mashup of performance, art and slot machine jackpot. And while fans are still spiraling over the whole Vegas Go-Go-Double album theory, Travis Kelce is out here giving interviews that could double as Hallmark cards. In his GQ cover story, he melted hearts by saying Taylor reminds him of his mom, Donna, the ultimate wholesome stamp on an otherwise rhinestone-fueled fever dream. Forget conspiracy theories, we've officially entered my partner is basically my mom. But in a totally non-creepy way territory. Sources say Travis has always dreamed of a partner with Donna level greatness, and now he's practically admitting Taylor checks every single box. Insiders say he rattled off the list like he was reading the back of a perfect woman action figure: kindness, genuine vibes, greeting everyone like long-lost cousins, unconditional love, and a work ethic that could power a small city. He even referenced how Donna went from bank teller to big boss in the key bank building, which, in NFL Sun speak, translates to my mom is basically a superhero. And then came the kicker. Taylor matches that same grind. She's out here smashing goals, captivating the world, and somehow still making it look like she has time to alphabetize her spice rack. Sources say Travis even got a little choked up mid-story, a rare sight for a man whose day job involves smashing into 300-pound linebackers at full speed. He also revealed their relationship has already hit we're basically family status. Apparently, he loves being her plus one, fanboying at her concerts like he's just another guy who mortgaged his house for Eras tour tickets. In return, Taylor shows up at his games, looking one touchdown away from leading the stadium in a full-on choreographed chant. It's a mutual hype system. She's there for him in the chaos of football. He's there for her in the confetti storms of the stadium. That's a wrap for this video, folks. Stay tuned, there's always more glitter, glam, and wholesome chaos in the Taylor-Travis saga.